Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between lush mountains and flowing rivers, lived a wise and revered sage named Ananda. He was known for his profound teachings on inner peace and spiritual wisdom. People from far and wide would visit him seeking guidance and solace in their troubled hearts. One day, a young and hot-tempered man named Arjun arrived at the sage's humble abode. Arjun's life was filled with constant anger and frustration, which had caused him numerous conflicts and hardships. He had heard about the sage's ability to help people find lasting peace, and he desperately wanted to rid himself of the burden of anger that weighed heavily on his soul. Arjun approached Ananda with a mixture of hope and skepticism. "Great sage," he said, "I am plagued by anger, and it has brought nothing but pain and suffering into my life. I wish to be free from this burden. Can you show me the way to inner peace?" Ananda looked at Arjun with compassion in his eyes and said, "I understand your struggle, young one. I can teach you a powerful practice that will help you transcend your anger, but you must promise to follow it diligently." Arjun eagerly agreed, and the sage began his teachings. He instructed Arjun to go into the forest each day, find a tree, and vent all his anger on it. Arjun was puzzled by this seemingly strange practice, but he trusted the sage's wisdom and decided to give it a try. Every day for the next month, Arjun went into the forest and unleashed his anger on a tree. He shouted, kicked, and hit the tree with all his might, allowing his fury to flow freely. Strangely enough, as the days passed, Arjun noticed that his anger started to diminish. The tree, standing tall and unmoved, seemed to absorb his negative energy, leaving him feeling lighter and more at peace each time. One day, as Arjun was venting his anger on the tree, he suddenly felt a profound connection with it. He saw how the tree remained rooted and unwavering despite the storm of his emotions. In that moment, a deep realization washed over him. Just like the tree, he too could choose not to be swayed by his anger. Returning to the sage, Arjun shared his newfound insight. Ananda smiled and said, "You have understood the essence of this practice, my dear Arjun. The tree symbolizes the unshakable serenity that exists within all of us. By releasing your anger onto the tree, you allowed yourself to see that you are not your anger. You are the calm and unwavering consciousness behind it." From that day onward, Arjun continued his visits to the tree in the forest, not to vent his anger, but to meditate and connect with the peace that resided within him. He learned to observe his emotions without judgment, allowing them to come and go like passing clouds in the sky. Gradually, the burden of anger lifted, and Arjun found a new sense of freedom and inner calm. Word of Arjun's transformation spread throughout the village, and people were amazed by the change in him. He became an inspiration to others, guiding them on their own paths to inner peace. And so, the village of Ananda flourished with the wisdom of a sage and the newfound tranquility of a young man who learned that true liberation lies not in suppressing emotions, but in understanding and transcending them. From that moment on, the villagers remembered the sage's words. "You will never get angry after this," as a reminder to seek the serenity within and embrace the peace that was always available to them.